there's a little something called Absolutely Savage. And so it goes kind of like this. I was over visiting somebody, and they were telling me about how I recently had a mouse in my house, and so I went and I bought a trap. And it's just like has a little lid on it. It's got little doors in it. You put the peanut butter in there, then it goes in there, and then you let them out somewhere down the road, right? In a humane way. And so, I was telling this story, then another story was relayed back to me, just about how a neighbor, there were some rats, and they caught them in some kind of a trap, and then put them in a plastic bag, and then put them in the freezer. And so, and then they went into the compost bin, where they belong. You know, and to me, this is absolutely savage. I mean, the first thing that came to mind was to do with genocide, and the genocide of, say, like the American Indian people, where in just like a force comes in, I don't want to say an intruder, but like an entity comes in and just takes over completely, and then deals with the natural inhabitants of the land like a pest. And is that a big correlation to make? Yeah. As a vegan, where veganism means it's a civil rights movement that exists amongst humans for animals. It has almost nothing to do with diet. It's about the right to live free and raise your family without being imposed on or controlled or manipulated or anything. Yeah, it's you wonder why we're sitting here in this this COVID situation. Like, this is a part of what's normal. Is like, somebody told me this story like it was okay, even being, somebody I know pretty well, and they didn't seem to think that this kind of a story would, for me, it's just unbelievable, that it could be done, and then it could be talked about like it's not a thing. And here we are in this time where that is like how the earth is being treated. I mean, like the inhabitants of the earth, be they old growth forests or animals, right? I mean, and here we are. I don't know what else to say about that. I mean, I exist as a protector of animals. It's really one of the only things that I really care about, honestly. I don't talk about it all the time, but it's behind everything that I say. It is basically the point of what I do. Yeah, it breaks my heart, and I don't know what to do about it other than just talk about it openly, because that's what I got. And I got a lot of it. So yeah, I'm gonna talk about it, and I'm gonna talk about it, and I'm gonna talk about it until it doesn't need to be talked about anymore. It's frustrating as a vegan, because it's like I hate veganism. I wish it would go away. I wish it didn't have to exist. It's just such a a shame that it even is a thing, that this is where we're at. I can't stand talking about it. It's like there's nothing that makes me sadder in life, there's nothing that I get more upset about that really, strikes a chord with me. That's like, you got to do something about this. Somebody's got to do something. I don't know what, I don't know how, but I'm going to explain it away in so many ways. I'm going to come at it from every angle, and I'm not going to shut up until somebody shuts me up. If I have to scream off the tallest mountain, I will. But it has to stop. I am absolutely sick and tired of animal abuse. And you're not going to hear the end of it from me until every cage is empty.